temperatures that are coming? So that means
No.
maybe some ice.
Yes.
I don't think we like ice either.
I definitely do not, especially on roads when you're driving.
Yeah, and we don't like fog.
No.
And we
we
got like the combo of the
everything.
two with the freezing fog.
Yes.
It's not the best, is it? But
No.
today wasn't bad.
No, today was great. I had a little walk at lunch. Perfect weather for a winter day, but not going to stay that way, is it?
Not going to stay that way. But yeah, temperatures outside right now, they're pretty darn comfortable, at least compared to what we saw this weekend. Yeah, I know it's still below average and all that, but I mean, it's much better than those negative 20 wind chills we felt just about 36 hours ago. I think many of us are going to take that any day, what we're seeing outside right now. There's a little bit of a wind chill still, but not nearly as significant. Some of our hometowns into the teens, but many of us into the 20s. Taking a look with our Moline Eagle Eye, you can see all that sunshine we're seeing out there and pretty comfortable temperatures as well. 28, that temperature feels like 22 degrees outside right now. That wind coming in out of the west right around 6 miles per hour. Looking at the radar, not a whole lot going on here as we expected, right? We have a high pressure set up near the region, keeping us nice and quiet. But as we get to the overnight hours, it's going to be changing. We're going to be seeing some fog developing, which is why we have another weather impact alert. And you're seeing some slick roads on there. Well, why are you going to be seeing some slick roads with fog? It's because of the potential for some freezing fog here. So use some extra caution. Okay, on that morning commute tomorrow here for your Tuesday. Again, not only those low beams on, but take it a little bit slower as well with that potential for some slick spots. Let's put future track visibility into motion here, and you can see as we get towards right around 6, 7 a.m., starts further to the south, but then it's going to shift further to the north. You're right around 9 a.m. You see maybe near 0 here in the Quad Cities. It continues pushing north of Interstate 80 as we get towards noon tomorrow. It's all going to be dependent, that timing and where we see this fog. So there's a little bit of disagreement with the models based on this warm front. As that warm front moves through, it's going to start to pick up our winds a little bit and help a little bit more. It's all about the timing here with this warm front when it comes to that fog tomorrow. We're going to be watching that very closely with all the data that we get here through the next little bit so we can make sure you're safe for that commute tomorrow. What's going to follow is warmer temperatures as that warm front moves through. So there's some good that's coming here with it, right? And then as we get later into the week, we're going to be watching another low pressure system. Now off this low, it's going to track further to our north here, but along it, some strong cold fronts. And those cold fronts are not only going to bring some showers, but some strong winds that we're tracking here, which brings us to our next weather impact alert here on your Thursday for some strong winds. Again, make sure you secure those outdoor objects. I know many of us have some fantastic holiday decorations out throughout the Quad Cities area. I've seen them, but with these winds, that's definitely something you want to look out for. Here we are right around midnight on your Thursday. Notice it'll calm down as the system moves through with the rainfall, but look, as that cold front pushes through central Iowa and heads towards our region, we're looking at wind gusts maybe 40 plus miles per hour as we get towards your Thursday afternoon. Then as we get towards the overnight hours, Thursday into your Friday, it'll still be windy till right around sunrise on Friday morning. Let's show you that future track though for that rainfall here as well. Again, there's that fog developing as we get through the morning tomorrow. Partly cloudy skies here in the afternoon. Maybe a little quick passing shower late on your Tuesday, but really not a whole lot we're expecting here with that. It's more so coming again on your Thursday as the system pushes through. I'm going to show you as far as our house model will go here. Notice that timing right around maybe that 5 to 6 a.m. start frame on your Thursday, and then continuing to push through that morning commute. Something we're going to be watching with this, again, is obviously the winds, but also depending on that boundary and where it places itself, maybe a little bit of a switch over to snow. That's something we're going to be watching. As of right now, we're not too confident in that just yet, but something to keep an eye on. Overnight tonight, we're looking at lows right around the teens for many of our hometowns. Again, that could be bringing that freezing fog potential. Tomorrow, though, much better temperatures. We're near 40 degrees here throughout the region for your Tuesday. So here's that 8-day tracker. Again, not too bad in terms of temperatures tomorrow after we get through that morning fog. Wednesday looking to be another fantastic day out there, partly cloudy, some pretty good temperatures there. There's the warmth on Thursday before that wind moves through, and then a little bit of a temperature roller coaster as we get into the weekend. But all in all, I mean, it's still a little bit better than last week, that's for sure, Haley.